just keep watching my videos, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload any new videos. So today's topic has been on my mind since, and it's something that I would like to talk about to people on my channel. So the topic is, even though you can see the topic, it's something I would still like to say: 5 toxic ways or traits that polyglots have that affects their language learning. So I have written down 5 tips here, which is very common and I have noticed in language learning, and most of these traits are traits that I myself have observed, and I am still trying to deal with them, like control myself in all some of these traits. The heat is too much. So number 1 is overloading. So as I was saying, number 1 is overloading. Learning too many languages at once, it's very taxing for the brain, and it tends to make you tired of the languages and tired of following your passion, which is language learning, right? So once you tend to do multiple languages at the same time, it leads to burnout, and it's not something that I would advise for any polyglots learning in any language. I wouldn't advise you to overload and pack stuff. Even though I told you I'm learning 6 languages, I am currently learning 4 or 5. I don't really keep track of it, but I don't learn everything at the same time. I just have a study plan on how I learn my languages. I have a video talking about it. I think I will link the description in there. Number 2 is negating practice. I've heard of the saying, practice makes perfect, and consistency is key to language learning. Is the key in language learning. Consistency is the major important characteristic in language learning. So once you tend to neglect any of your practice there, you tend to forget more of the things you have been learning in the past, and it will not tell well on you when you tend to speak with native speakers, try to speak with native speakers and speak this language in front of people when you haven't practiced this language in years, in months. This things that cause this thing is when you don't have the right approach why you are learning that language, or the motivation of learning that language dies. So that's all I'll have to say for the number 2. Number 3 is too many textbooks and apps. I am part of this group. Even till now on my phone I have a lot of apps that I use that on my phone. I haven't used them in like 3 to 5 months now. Some of them are even been there since last year. I haven't touched those apps, but I downloaded them with my data. And PDF books, I use PDF books, and there are some books I've not even touched. So having too many apps and books is not advisable, because you might not even use all of them, and you tend to be overwhelmed. Having too many apps and books makes you overwhelmed, and it's not good for your language learning. You have to choose what works for you and what doesn't. and those that don't work for you, put them in the bin and trash them and continue using the ones that work for you. It's okay to delete an app. It's okay to delete an app. It's okay to stop using a PDF book that doesn't work for you, that is boring, that doesn't give you motivation to continue learning this language. Sometimes it might be the author of the book and your type of way and type of technique of learning. It might be like that. So the author doesn't suit your method and technique of learning, so you tend to not be able to use that app or that book for a very long time, and it's not good and advisable for you. So once you do everything in minimalism, when you are learning any language, you do everything little. That's why they have the saying less is more. So I'll advise you not to use too many apps or too many books when you are learning your language. Number 4 is not embracing mistakes. This is one of the things that I struggle as a polyglot. I feel when someone corrects me for something that I don't know, I feel in my mind that is right, and it's a very bad thing, and I'm praying to God to help me out in things, because we are not perfect in anything. So once you tend to embrace the mistakes, because you are not a native speaker of that language, once you tend to embrace the mistakes of people that are higher than you at around your level that correct you, you won't tend to make those mistakes ever again. You will be more, you improve more, better in your vocabulary, in your sentence making, and even in your speaking and your accents, to help yourself get more better in your speaking or learning any language. The last but not the least is, there are many I can talk about it on and on, but I just chose these 5 because I feel these are the most important ones or the key ones. If there are more, you can let me know in the comments, or what is your opinion in any of this. So number 5 is comparison trap. It's a trap. When you tend to see that you are learning a language with someone and the person is in a beginner level and you are in an advanced level, you tend to be like, oh, this person is better than me, this person is speaking and I'm still here, I'm still stuck here, I'm not moving forward, this and that. It's not like that. Language learning takes a lot of process, hard work and practice. So once you tend to compare yourself to somebody that is higher than you, you tend to lose interest in studying the language, and it's not something that I will advise you to do. Instead, use that as a motivation to make yourself more better in your language learning, to push you to learn and practice more harder and more effectively. So that's how you can overcome the comparison trap, even if you guys struggle with it, and I also struggle with it too. So that's all I have to say. And if you find these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more of this kind of content, and do me a favor by liking this video so other people who haven't seen this video might reach them, and so that they can watch and learn also like you did. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. See you guys.